Good morning, gentlemen. I'm Tracy, Land Use Counsel for Treadhill Materials. I want to comment on what Mr. Tiersch brought up about this issue of public comment and your local process. I have some direct experience with this matter, and one of the major points of confusion among elected officials like county commissioners and among active lay people like people who serve on planning commissions and boards of adjustment and other kinds of commissioner-appointed boards is this relationship between the public appointed advisory board, the professional staff, and the elected official. Mr. Morley is a respected member of AICP. I think you should ask him to brief you on what RCW 3670, the Planning Enabling Act, says about this relationship. There legally, in the statute, there are two, and Bill can confirm or modify this as he sees fit, but there are two ways for a planning agency, which includes the planning staff, to be established. One of those ways is where you gentlemen hire and fire the planning director. In that case, the planning commission is, in fact, advisory to the planning director. That's the way my planning commission operated in Kitsap County when I was the planning director there. The second way is for the planning commission to hire and fire the planning director, and therefore the head of the planning agency. In which case, the planning director's recommendations become advisory to the planning commission, who then forward a recommendation to you. Now, Jefferson County is not alone in having hybridized in the real world what happens with this law. And I think anybody who knows anything about governance can understand that you want to maximize people's opinion of their effectiveness and viability as members of a planning commission to the degree they possibly can. You have to have good people to serve on planning commissions. But there's always this tension. Now, the way Jefferson County has synthesized or hybridized the statute is that your planning director has made clear to you that he's always going to comment on planning commission proposals. But I think the point that Tom makes is a very valid one. There's no place in the loop, the decision-making loop, for detailed public consideration of the planning director's ultimate recommendation to you. And I would support your evaluation and analysis of what you might do to tweak that so that the public has an ample opportunity to comment on that final end of the process. And Phil, if you find out anything I've said about RCW 3670 that is in error, I'd be more than willing to hear about it. Thank you.